Ireda, this one has had a fantastic run. From 32 rupees is where what the IPO price was on Ireda. This one currently sitting very, very pretty at 265. But there's been a bit of a correction. There's been a 5-7 odd percent correction from in the last month or so. In fact, a little more when I'm looking or extrapolating this to maybe since the 15th of July, where likely the stock topped. And prior to that, for 1 month prior to that, the stock was up 70% from 15th of June to 15th of July. So very, very strong rally that the stock has seen, post which we've seen a bit of a cool off, 10% down over the last month or so. Now, 2% down over the last month. Sorry, I stand corrected. 10% up today on the back of a new fundraise that they are plotting and planning. Now, in terms of just where this lies, right? And to try and kind of break this down, first off, guidance is that they're going to grow loans at 25%, at least for the foreseeable future. They're looking at roughly capital adequacy currently at 19.5%. 4,500 crore is the fundraise that's going to come in. Current book value is roughly 9,000 crore, 8,900 to be absolutely precise. And current market cap is sitting very, very pretty at 70,000 crore. Almost 8x book value is what it is currently sitting at. How they're going to be raising equity? Well, they've kept all routes open, whether it's FPO, QIP, rights issue, pref issue. All of them are on the table. They're going to decide on some of those. Now, just in terms of it does renewable energy lending and the kind of returns it has given is very, very stellar. Let me bring on board both our experts to talk about the stock in focus. We have Shahina Mukaddam, independent market expert, and we have Kush Bora, founder, kushbora.com. Thank you for joining us. And let me start with Shahina. Shahina, first off, good morning. Tell us your view with regard to this one, because it's been such a rank outperformer. It's given such solid returns. Can it continue to do so, or are we going to see a sideways movement, or do you expect that this looks slightly overvalued?
Yeah, actually, I do think it looks a bit overvalued. It looks expensive if you're looking at maybe the next couple of months, maybe 2 to 4 quarters. Given the fact that you yourself have pointed out that the price to book is 8 times, so it is on the higher side for an NBFC. Another thing is that what was expected that renewable energy lending would be given special concessions in the budget, which didn't come across. So actually, it remains in a consolidation phase in my view. But if you look at the very long term, it looks decent because as you pointed out, they're targeting 25% growth. They have achieved a 30% growth. So 25% definitely looks achievable. They've got a very strong, loan book on hand. So things are positive in terms of even the quality of balance sheet. NPAs, net NPAs are very low. But given the expensive valuations, I believe it will consolidate for some time.
Okay, let me go across to Kush. Kush, your views with regard to technicals. This one's, I mean, just gone from strength to strength here.
Well, hi Harsh. First up, hi Shaina. Very encouraging move, I must say. Despite your concerns and Shaina's concerns of overvaluation, I think the stock has actually seen a fair bit of consolidation. It might look like a sharp dip from those 300, 310 levels all the way down till 230. But I think the rise was much sharper. So anything in that context actually looks like profit booking. Plus, if you see in the last 15 to 20 odd days, almost about a month. There was consolidation and the fall was actually decelerating and the volumes were thinning, suggesting that there were the exhaustion in terms of the sellers was clearly visible. Now 235 is a very strong level where the stocks made a base with the kind of move that it's made today. It's crossed the 20-day moving average as well. The volumes have come back. I think this is a very encouraging sign. It's had its share of whatever limited time correction the stocks are used to in a market like this. It's also had price correction. I think it's time to perhaps consider a long position on this. Positionally, 235 is your stop loss. On the upside, now you're looking at 295 and the recent highs of 310 as your target. So if someone wants to go into this one positionally, you should consider it. Keep a stop loss at 235.